What was you saying?
Yo, so I just was speaking to one of my employees. She's a prospect for Habibis. She's been a prospect for them for the last 2 months, and I don't know. She said something happened yesterday where Pat the Rat was down here. He got shot. But when the Habibis turned up, apparently they saw Pat down here and they left him because they're like, oh, he won't be involved because they have a good relationship with him because he's at least in the last 2 months, or I'm not too sure how recently, but at the most in the last 2 months, he's been doing jobs with Habibi and shit as well. So they were under the assumption that he was nothing to do with it, and you know, because he got a good working relationship with him. Next minute, he apparently shoots some of them in the back, and then they had a bad fucking taste in their mouth about it because they're like, "What the fuck are you doing, Pat?" And well, I know he's been doing fucking jobs with the boys as well. So where's his head at?
So he was doing jobs with them, so they let him be or some shit.
Apparently, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
Where the fuck is he at?
Ooh.
Pat the Rat. Do a Pat the
I
Rat
ain't gonna
sauce
lie,
for
if it's
us.
true. I ain't gonna lie, man. If it's true, I feel like we just ship Pat the Rat off to BB.
I mean, at the most, it sounds like it was about 2 months ago at most, but
2 months ago.
At the most, but
Oh.
it could have been also within recent times. Well, that's what she said. She's been a prospect for the last 2 months. She's been, and she said it's been within the 2 months that she's seen him there.
I mean, 2 months is a little crazy.
Wait, 2
Oh,
months
what I
ago,
mean, that's what I
2
mean.
months ago, he did
That's what I
jobs
mean,
with them, so they let him slide?
Well,
What?
I don't know whether it was 100% 2 months or not. She said approximately she's been a prospect with him for 2 months, but in the 2 months she's been prospecting with them, she's seen him down there. So it could be 2 months ago. It could be closer than that. You know what I mean? So we need to find out.
how long ago was that VU shit? I mean, that's
Like a
pretty much
month
when he
ago.
started coming around, right?
Yeah, that is, yeah. Like a month ago, that's when we met him.
So yeah, that's a bit different.
So,
It's 2 months
yeah,
ago.
yeah.
Then, yeah.
Yeah, but
But it's
yeah,
still-
but
that's
yeah,
still
but
worth
was
bringing
it
up,
2
though,
months ago or was it
finding out.
like before?
That's what I
Like
mean. We need to
if
find
it's
out.
recently, within like
There's
6
no way
months,
that they did a job with him 2 months ago and they remembered and they just let him slide. Like that doesn't make any sense.
That's what I mean. That's what's got me thinking it was probably a bit more recent.
I'm a little bit confused. What is the issue?
Well, Pat the Rat could be doing jobs with us and them.
But
Okay, so does he have any ties to them other than doing a job with them? Like
what does doing a job
he
mean?
sells on our
Well,
block, like he
apparently
works for us.
He's been hanging out down there.
I think that's a really loose term, brother. I feel like hanging out is.
Hey man, look, I just got that information.
I know you're
I'm
being the
just passing
messenger.
it
Trust
on,
me,
man.
I get what you're doing. I don't get what you're saying, but I mean, at this point, you just got to ask him.
Yeah. So
I mean, if he-
asking
if
what
he-
his ties are to Habibi.
If he is like trying to twerk on both, bro, you just gotta fucking kick him.
I don't disagree, but at the same time, it doesn't change what happened. Even if we do kick him off the
I
block.
agree. I agree.
I think just straight up ask him, look, what are your ties?
Like at the end of the day, no matter what, no matter how you look at it, right? At the end of the day, one of our sellers got targeted because he defended the block, which is what he's supposed to be doing when he's at the block.
Yeah.
Yeah, but is that the case?
But that is the
I mean,
case.
Now I kind of like twist things up a little bit, no? Because now it's like, what if they just shot him because? I don't fucking know.
Well, originally they let him
Switch
be.
sides or whatever.
Well, that's what I want to know. I want to know how deep he was with those guys. If he like just did a 1 or 2 jobs with them, just that's different. But if he's over there like fucking selling for them or whatever, it just depends how deep he is.
I mean, do any of these sellers know? Charles probably knows him, no? Charles, you hang out with Pat the Rat, no?
What are you talking about? For
You
what?
hang out with Pat the Rat?
Yeah, I thought he's good conversation and shit, yeah.
Does he do shit with Habibis?
He used to. I don't know if he does anymore.
How long ago? When you say used to?
Like a week? Like a week time frame.
Wait, it's,
Recent.
I'm not on the radio, bro. Where'd the block come? Like a
week?
bugger.
Oh, that's crazy.
And what did he do with them?
I mean, he just did like bank jobs and shit like that. That's what he was doing with them.
I think him and Joey are good friends of Sly, no?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I've
they
done
are.
shit with Sly
Yeah.
too.
I think that's mainly why they do it.
Yo.
I agree.
Because your man.
You guys on this radio? Hello?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the My Man Motors thing on pause, by the way, until this shit's gone.
Pat told me if this shit don't get resolved, he's gonna go
What?
slide on Habibis himself.
I don't know why he's giving out.
I don't want people to get robbed with parts and shit while they're here.
I gotta go to this fucking meeting and see if I can fucking get any other information. Is that discussion earlier for here?
Hey,
No,
Billy, remember
go
what we
ahead.
talked about, bro? See if
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
get
that's
anything
what
about
I
that, yeah?
Yeah, that's what I gotta get to this meeting because it's probably already
Let me
started.
know, dog.
Bye, Billy.
Billy's actually crazy, bro. This guy's
Hey, is
getting
this-
so much
is this
information
another
for us.
Pat the Rat thing, or is this like? Nah, it can't be, right?
What would you
Well, it
say?
kind of is. I mean, it started with Zuck, right? But then, you know, when they came back and spanned the block, they shot, they shot the block up.
I didn't hear
Well,
the
apparently-
Zuck portion. Yeah.
But then apparently they shot Pat, was it earlier today or some shit? Because he shot at him from the block when they came in.
yesterday.
I don't know. Look, I don't want to have a stance on it. I'm not in the group, but they're shooting on the block. Then that's.
Yo,
I mean, you guys
come
can
to
do
the-
what you wanna
come
do
to
at
the-
that point.
Good evening, Squire. I need to
Come
pick up.
to Lucky Plucker.
I need to pick up from
Yeah,
prison.
yeah, but the thing we're trying to
Shut up,
figure out
Rick.
is like,
Thank you so
is
much.
it worth
I'm
going
gonna
down there?
come
shooting
over
up
here for a
Pat
sec, boys.
because
Come over here for a
it's
sec.
fucking-
I'm gonna be real, right? No matter what the case is, right? Even if he's close with them, if he's not close with them, at the end of the day, like, if one of our sellers is getting shot because he's defending the block and we don't do anything about it, it just looks back to the other sellers, right? They're gonna be like, well, I'm protecting this block and these guys are not gonna have my back when something happens because I protected the block, right? It's a bad look for us. Doesn't matter if this guy's close or not close with them, right? It's just a bad look to all the sellers because they all know about it. Everyone here knows the fucking story.
I agree. I think they're two different situations. I think we should have been slid on them the day that Zuck didn't wake back
Like,
up.
I understand it's a bit more complicated now because whatever the fuck, they maybe have they have a relationship or whatever the fuck they got going on. I get that. But at the end of the day, it's the picture that it paints of us to the rest of these sellers. And we have a lot of fucking sellers, right? If these guys sit there and defend the block with their fucking lives and they get shit for it for doing it and then we do nothing about it, it's just a bad look for us. That's simple.
We just gotta do what Ming said, bro. We gotta get to the bottom of the Pat the Rat shit, whether or not we fucking boot him off the block or not.
I'm down to boot him off the block. I don't care about that. I'm talking about just like
Yeah, that's what I'm
what
saying. I
what
think
what
they're
it
two
paint
different
what it
things, you know?
paints to these other sellers exactly.
Yeah. It is such a tough situation though, because like, just because he was hanging out with Habibis and he's been with us, like, you know, what did they say the last week? I mean, doesn't that like kind of like making a decision of like him like saying, "Oh, I want to be closer to the besties rather than them"?
Pretty much.
So I don't really know if it should be used like against him in that sense.
I mean, I'm not gonna use him doing jobs with somebody else against him. Like, you know what I mean? He can do what he wants.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, when it mattered, he held it down, right?
That's what I mean. Yeah.